Hey everyone, welcome to another video on the channel. Today is Wednesday, September 29th, 2021. We're going to be taking another look at Blackberry stock. So before we get started, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. But Blackberry did have a bit of a red day again today, although not by much, down just under 2%, or just almost 2%. And as we see looking at the chart, it looked like we were trying to get some upward action in the beginning of the day, trying to break to 10. We couldn't do it. We were rejected up here, and then we just fell. And now is the real test because we're back at that mid 9 level support area, which I like to give us a range between, let's say, 950 and 966. It kind of hangs out here, and then we have those nice bounces as we've seen in the past, and I'll show you again. So, like over here, we go down to the mid nines, bounce, mid nines, bounce, bounce, of various bounces, but that's been the pattern recently. So, let me go back to the 1 day. So again, we're hanging out at this mid 9 level. The test will be if we could see another bounce, but so much of that might depend. We saw last week that it went to the lower 9 level before we did go all the way up back into the 10s. But again, that's just the market. So much of that is the market because there was all that volatility last week with Evergrande, and which might continue later into this week or next week or whatnot. So there's just too much market volatility to really say. But it's all right. We are still holding in the mid 9 level, so that's a good sign. And I also thought I'd bring this up. Blackberry, it really depends on what time frame you're looking at it, because as we've seen, we had those massive run-ups in January and then in June, and then we went back down to about the level that we've been at, around $10, and have been hanging out there. But BlackBerry, it has a lot of positive long-term prospects. So I thought this article made a good point of bringing out. So their revenue has been, kind of not really steadily going up, not steadily going down, just kind of bouncing around. But which it's always better to see it going up in a straight line, growing every year. But because it does kind of, here's their software and service revenue goes up and down and up and down. But what BlackBerry does have going for it is that in terms of their basic products, so their QNX software is used in already over 195 million vehicles. So that's pretty cool. And we'll see how that market progresses. And also, as we said in the past, we'll see what happens when their patent deal comes through. If there are patents, if they could sell those off and raise a ton of capital, that'll be great. And so it's really more of a long-term play is really the message, in terms of it has these positive things that will hopefully drive the price higher, but it's not one of those things that's going to happen today or tomorrow. We'll just have to kind of see how it pans out, and we'll also have to see what happens with the market, because again, we're at the end of September. September, October are always super volatile for the market. This year is, so far, it looks like it's no different. So we'll see how it plays out. But let me know what you think, if you're going to buy more shares, if you're selling your shares, if you're holding, and I'll catch you in the next one.